We were in Moundsville, West Virginia, and we're at a really unique location at the moment. This is our good friend, Steve Hummel, Chief Cook and Bottle Washer of the Archive of the Afterlife. Man, I got to tell you, we visited this place at your old location, and I thought it was really cool what you were trying to do, trying to build. And I know even since that time, that was about a year ago, you've moved, you're in this all new space.
Yep.
And you got new items in, right? Tell us just a little bit about, you know, the archive and what you're doing here.
Okay. The archive started off on a $50 budget in a small poker room. And the museum kind of outgrew the small poker room that it was in and outlived the diner. And the collection's grown and grown and grown, thus having to relocate the museum, which put us here in the Sanford, former Sanford School, now Sanford Community Center.
Haunted school.
It is a haunted school, yes. It's been on A&E, it's my ghost story. And the collection has grown since we moved here. Some of the newer items we just got, we were just kind of talking about here is a second embalming table, casket, and an infant's casket. I think what else is relatively new. The end of last year, we were able to obtain the long lost execution cap, Old Sparky here.
I respect what you're doing here, and you've been a great friend to SOS. And hey, man, you invited us down here to investigate, which I think is really cool. We're going to investigate in here in the archive. I mean, we're literally surrounded by items that just have a ton of energy on them, and you know, from all parts of the world and different time periods. We're going to investigate in here for a while, and then later on tonight, we're going to investigate some areas of the school, which that has its own creepy reputation too. And you, Dave, you had an experience in the school.
Yeah, several years ago, I was here, and Steve had us in here, and I was just walking down the school hallway, looking through my camera viewfinder, just filming, you know, whatever, seeing if I capture something. I happened to look up like that, and there's a giant smoky shadow figure, like from me to you, and it. I guess when it realized I saw it, it went whoosh right by me, and I felt the cold air just like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened to me, so I mean, it happens here.
It happens here. So, and Steve told me, you know, that I was not the first one to ever experience something that's happened here many times. So, you know.
And it's funny, you know, there's more and more of those accounts that we're hearing about these shadow figures that are a little bit more aggressive. I want to show you guys just one thing right quick that Steve and I were just talking about off camera. And it's this photograph that he captured.
Okay, so
again, original color version of the photograph. Steve did a black and white version to show that this girl's hair is swept to the side, styled to the side.
Getting the glare off the lights right there is perfect. All right. So you guys can see that shadow figure directly behind her. That's creepy as hell. And that's basically what I saw here.
Reaching around her.
But bigger. Yeah, it's reaching.
Yeah.
It's creepy, man.
So yeah, more and more of these kind of reports showing up, and right here in this school, reports of bizarre shadow figure that Dave Spinks himself encountered. So right now, Archive of the Afterlife. Let's see what we get, guys.
Yeah.
That's creepy, man.
Yeah, there we go.
That woman and her kid are both
All right, that should be better, guys.
What do you want help
I
with?
just told you to get out.
Hey.
All right, now you guys can see what was going on over here. Right here's the executioner's cat from the electric chair from Moundsville.
Help again.
And we were getting the name of one of the
Yeah. Was it Mabel and then Mabel or Mabel, and then Melba.
He said Mabel again. Yeah. The guy keeps saying Mabel.
And I set the static meter up, and I said he didn't like that he got caught, and that thing lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And Steve was saying something that was
And I know who he was. I know what he was arrested for.
What happened was I saw that black ball of spirit energy in the corner, and I said, "Who was that? Who did I just see?" It said Tom, and then it said murderer.
Yeah.
And then you clicked, and then you walked over here.
And then we crazy after that shit.
That's a confirmation.
You can feel the hairs like moving all over your body here. Everyone feels the same thing. Start dog it out. Tom, if you're here, or any one of the 9, can you go push that device on top of the cage? Light it up.
I just saw something.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
You saw that?
It's right here.
Yeah, I just right over here.
Are
What's
you,
weird?
are you going for a shank? Because the shanks are right there. You trying to do us in? Hmm? Way ahead of you, man.
Said an elbow in there too.
Yeah, the names keep coming
That's
across
Tom
over
again,
and over.
yeah.
Mabel or Melba, did you watch Tom get executed?
I'm thinking this is from the lightning storm. Bad? Bad what? What's bad?
What is it that happened to Tom?
Hey, Tom or Fried?
I heard fried.
That's freaky, man. This is crazy. This is a crazy interaction right here, man.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, kill him. I
Yeah.
said kill him.
Like I said earlier about the shanks.
I fear if I get it a little bit down the
Bro,
road.
the shanks from the prison.
Hey, Tom, what's this? You like that, Tom?
The bad.
You that grunt?
Yeah. Get out. Get out. Yep.
What is this?
Oh, really good.
He's gonna keep an eye on you tonight, Tom.
I just saw something else. When you
Take off.
left or right.
Take
right
off.
ahead. Went right above
Nah,
you.
he's gonna stick around and keep an eye on you.
Did you see that?
Feel it.
Did you see- I saw another black ball on a black
Yeah,
board.
that's what I was-
Go left to right. It was
Sphinx.
up
It just says Sphinx.
They said kill him.
Yeah. It's a kill him and
That's
then it
exactly
says
what I
Sphinx.
saw.
Yeah.
The black,
Yeah.
dark,
Dude, it's still
brown
talking to
color.
us.
It's talking to you, dude.
What do you want with me?
Who do you want to kill in this room?
Dave.
Oh, that's a whole
Oh.
flurry of stuff, man.
Touch my hand.
Go by last name. Who do you want to kill? Sphinx, Hummel,
Oh, I
Austin,
just said it.
or Weatherly?
It said Sphinx where you need to go.
Okay.
There's that woman in the girl.
Annie, is that you?
Yeah, I heard Jessica right there.
Hey, Tom, how did you like to kill people?
It's crazy in here, man. Yeah, it's crazy right now.
Responses and stuff. Yeah.
Especially that freaking
Desi.
lights going on.
Sound like Desi.
Dude, I don't, is anybody else sweating?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
it's hot.
seriously, and I'm in shorts. I'm freaking hot.
But my head hurts like fuck, like that thing's on my
It
head.
just said
Really?
Dave. Like a scary voice. Are you doing something, Dave?
You don't like cops, do you?
So you leave. Yes.
I get great pleasure in knowing guys like you got fried.
Especially child killing little bitches.
Yep. I'm glad you fried.
I collected this cap so I can tell everybody what a piece of shit child killer you really are.
Cop.
That's what happens when you do stuff and get caught. You get fried.
Rape. Again. Yeah. Well,
Steve.
I'm right here.
He's running. What? Running something? Dude, I'm telling you, I think that storm is really amping it up. too.
Yeah,
without a doubt, man.
I looked at the forecast. I believe you on like thunderstorms all year.
There's a lot of electricity in that storm, Tom. You know what that means?
To bring back a lot of memories.
Where are you at right now? Where are you coming from talking to us? Crazy, man.
That was a really great flurry of.
Are you staying attached to this so you don't have to go to hell?
Yeah.
What happens if that item would be blessed and cleansed? Would you like that? Yeah, the big knocking or something. Footsteps or something moving.
Yeah, right there.
We're hearing stuff like move around behind us.
Who's moving what?
Help again.
I think Tom ran away. He got scared.
That's crazy, man.
There's no little girls here.
I heard that like 7.
Sound like this one. Is this here?
Is this that
Got cold air right here.
You stay in there, wherever you're at, and
Hey, dude, it's like probably 5-10 degrees colder over here. That's very quick. Feel this, dude.
shit, let me
Right
get
over here
a
where this rattle came
It's
from.
on here.
let me get a meter.
Right here. This is radiating. These windows are here. These windows are closed.
In there. In there. And then put your hand over here. That's what I want.
That's not be happening, right?
No. Exactly what it was. Or at least 8/4 of the figure because I had that same calculator. That's not that one.
All
Right.
what we're gonna do is Sean's gonna break out his SLS camera. We're gonna see if we can pick up any crazy anomalies on that headpiece from the electric chair that we just had that crazy flurry with, and we'll use it over some other places in here too.
July.
Cramps.
Huh?
Stomach starting to feel a little crappy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, there's some crazy.
I haven't
energy.
had anything to eat today, really.
There's a flashlight.
Fight.
Say fight
Red.
or fight? Did it say
It
fight?
does, man. It looks like it's kind of red.
Right here, you can see this red.
Yeah,
line.
like what?
I didn't ever touch it.
So the energy in here is absolutely palpable right now. I mean, I don't know, man. It's been a while since I felt energy like this. What do you think, Steve?
It's been pretty intense.
I mean,
Definitely.
I felt like bugs were calling on me. Weatherly knows something's trying to mess with him. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of crap going on. Whether it's this electric storm or something that's amping it up, I don't know, man. But that's, you know, they say that's one of the theories.
Memories.
Crazy stuff, man.
Right there. That lit up the whole
I saw
sky.
Oh,
Feeling-
I want to get. I have to get upstairs and use the restroom.
I can't fucking see. I don't know where. Oh, I think it's right.
I'll be back up.
All right, bro. Trouble. What kind of trouble? Tom, if you're over here still, and you're such a badass, I want you to grab that meter. Set it off. You already set one off, set another one off.
Frigid.
Damn, that lightning's crazy out there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder, but it's badass. I love investigating when it's like this, man.
Gun.
Gun.
I'm gonna plug my phone in. Dave, yours is charged.
Okay, bro.
You can't use my plug. You gotta use your own.
I
Y.
got it.
Okay. It
Why?
said why. I've been in here. I've been up. This is my third time in this museum, guys, and I've never felt the energy this heavy, like this intense. I wonder if it has anything to do with
Nightmare.
this new items he put in here last night. Yeah,
Well, yeah, but I mean, that wouldn't have necessarily triggered.
might have amped it up. Could have amped it up.
Yeah, yeah. Where is that fucker?
Turbo.
Leave that in my pocket so we can see what it says.
Slash.
Tom Lee.
There he is.
It's a bike dude.
Tom Lee Ingram.
Active. Race. Driving.
Race,
Space.
Executed March 27th, 1954.
March 27th. Tom, if you're here, can you appear next to Dave and David?
Egg night.
Robert Lee Hopkins.
Look at that, man. They got them in their funeral suits already ahead of time.
Yep.
Also. Food.
How did it feel to know that you were about to cease to exist with the living? Right before they executed you.
Dust. Difference.
Dude,
Careful that number.
Dry.
this guy's name is that Bruner or Bruner? Bruner.
Oh,
It
shit.
said runner on the
One pops up behind you.
behind who?
Dude, something just got my wrist, man.
Felt something touch your wrist.
Dude, it's all over me. I
Wherever
don't
your
like
hand
it.
is,
I feel
David, that's where it was.
pinpricks and
It just
grabs.
appeared there again.
Right beside me.
Where
on
you
my
had your hand there, over there, behind. Over there. Oh shit, there's one in your shoulder now. Just disappeared. It was. Oh shit, it's right on top of the fucking. Up
There?
Yeah, it was just there for a second. If that's you, Tom, can you come back?
I'm gonna get the good spots.
One's standing over there.
You got it on record.
Oh no.
Ready.
Ready.
Oh, view capture on. Go ahead. Yeah, it's okay. See? What happened? You know,
Close it, close it.
yeah. View capture on. Yeah.
Fall now.
No, you gotta put this one. Look to the left. Yeah, that's the left.
Hey, Tom again, all right.
Tom's one over here. Right there.
That's me.
Me.
Holy
He's
crap.
waving.
Wade, we can see you in the camera. And that big bolt just flashed out there. If you show yourself right here, it'll be the first time anyone can see you since you were executed. Manifest yourself right here, right now.
Dude. The greatest shit happened to you.
See.
Z. Evil.
Oh,
Who's evil?
Tom. Tom. This is crazy,
Oh
man.
shit, dude.
There it was again.
Yeah.
Right there beside you and the
Were you just trying to hit Dave on the head?
Get him.
Yeah.
Look, there's one over top of
Yeah,
it.
there's one on
There's
top
one
of
on
you.
top of you.
It was like over the one that's was not being you.
God, dude, it's touching me again. I'm wondering if it's a kid because it's down low when my arm's down low.
You get in front of the SLS.
No, I'm good right here. No.
Yeah, you're the one, dude.
No,
That's what I'm sorry.
All right, who's touching me?
Oh, dude. it's
Oh,
disappeared.
yeah, man.
Oh, and it's staying this time.
Oh, yes, it is. It's on your sides, beside the
It hasn't disappeared. Oh,
There's
there's
two
another
of them.
one.
One on each side of you.
Big ones or little ones?
They're big.
I'm here.
You gonna attack the cop now?
It's
It
trying to
just
hit you.
elbows you like in the head.
Yeah, it's trying to hit you, man.
It's moving its arms in a weird way.
There you go. What do you
It's
think about
kicking
that?
you, dude. It's kicking him. It's back kicking him.
Hey, see, cheater?
Something.
See? Oh, it's going weird. Oh, it's disappeared. Burn.
Did it burn when you were burned by the electric? Are you trying to get payback? That's it.
Angel.
I didn't do your crime. I didn't sentence you, and I didn't electrocute you.
It's a cop.
Now's your chance.
Oh, it's manifested and it like took 3 or 4 punches after you did really hard and then it disappeared. It's gathering energy to try to come in and attack you.
Who just swung at me? Was it on my? Don't tell me it. I had a pain right here.
Yeah, that's
Right
where
here.
it was hitting me.
In the head.
Yep. Dead in the neck. It showed up and like took several solid hits at me.
That's a big one.
Oh, dude, I just saw fucking
Anything
something
happen?
floating over my phone and it just froze.
Something just hit
It
me
just
right
got
there
black
again.
for a
man.
second and it just came back.
It's hit me. It's hit me again. I feel it.
Something was around
Okay,
my phone.
I'm done, dude. I gotta get out.
You
It's hitting me in the back of the head. I can feel it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's delayed or
Put
what.
the phone over it and see. I'll see it there. Who's touching me on my face?
Hey, I want to try something with you, Sean, if you don't mind. Let's see what happens. I'm now deputizing Sean.
Oh, nice.
Sean is now a deputy. He's got the badge on it. Fight.
Why would you want to fight me?
Damn, dude, it's alley right there.
Hi. Who's communicating with me? Dave. Hide.
Okay,
It said Dave and hide.
I'm gonna go over here.
Why do you want Dave to hide?
Ooh,
hell
hear
was
that
that?
scream?
That was weird.
I bet that was one of his victims when he
I bet
was
it
killing them.
Are you afraid to cross over because of what you did?
Dave, take a step to your right, bro. Can you? There you go, right there, perfect.
Scream again.
All right, Dave and Steve in the archive EVP session. Go ahead, man. This is your joint you started off.
All right. Earlier we were communicating with Tom. Tom, if you're here, make your presence known. There's a device over there on the embalming table. Got a little blue glow to it. Can you go close to it and activate it?
Who attacked me? Did you hear that?
I
heard a big thump.
Did you?
Yeah, it sounded like it came from over there, but up high.
Huh.
Why did you attack me? Big lightning.
Ooh, that was bright.
I don't play it back.
Earlier we were communicating with Tom. Tom, if you're here, make your presence known. There's a device over there on the embalming table. It's got a little blue glow to it. Can you go close to it and activate it? Who attacked me?
Pick that noise up just a little bit. Yeah.
Why did you attack me? Big lightning. Big lightning. That was bright. I don't play it back.
Nothing. Just a little bit of a noise, but it's hard to tell.
Right.
Try another one.
Let's do it without the pin then.
EVP number 2, Dave and Steve in the archive. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, we've already made contact with Tom. I'd like to know if Annie is here with us tonight. Annie, are you here? Just want to know how you're feeling tonight. Are you okay? You comfortable? You happy? If you're all the above, comfortable and happy, can you please let us know? Yes or no? Or make a knocking sound, maybe close to your picture.
Something just moved on the table by itself.
Where?
Right after you finished talking.
Which table?
Right here beside me. I don't know what the hell it was, but something moved.
Where's it at?
Right here somewhere. All right, let's see. Maybe that was her.
AVP number 2, Dave and Steve in the archive. Go ahead, Steve.
Steve's chair moving.
All right, we've already made contact with Tom. I'd like to know if Annie is here with us tonight. Annie, are you here? Just
Did you hear it? Right before I said that. We really like, you can hear it move. Watch.
Right there.
Right there. Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I
Boom,
heard
boom.
it once and then boom, boom,
Mhm.
the three. Yeah. I couldn't hear it from
Play it back for the camera.
Yeah.
This is what I heard moving on the table, guys.
Something just moved on the table by itself.
One more time.
Something just moved
Boom,
on the
boom.
table by itself.
And then there was a really light one right before
Right
that.
after you finished talking.
I don't know. I mean, could be paranormal, could not be paranormal. I don't know.
But none of us
It was like, yeah, it was like right in here somewhere. It almost sounded like someone was like boom, boom, or something. I don't know. Try one more. One more little quick session here. Okay, Dave and Steve, archive number 3. I want one name of a spirit in this room that's in here with us right now. Please tell me your name when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Tell me your name now, please. If you can see us, tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. If you're a man, say man. If you're a woman, say woman. When I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Tell us now, please. You got anything you want to ask?
Who or what was bringing up the evil terminology, the demonic terminology? Who was it? I want a name.
Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
All right, let's play it back.
Okay, Dave and Steve, archive number 3. I want one name of a spirit in this room that's in here with us right now. Please tell me your name when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Tell me your name now, please.
Oh shit! The millimeter just took a hit.
If you can see us,
Oh shit!
tell me how
It's going
many
crazy.
fingers I'm holding up.
Oh my God!
Dude, it
I
hit.
heard it.
It hit the REM pod function. It was grabbing it.
Well, at least we heard it audibly.
Hold on, I think I just heard something on here too. There it goes.
There he goes.
Tom, if that's you, grab a hold of that again.
I hope you guys saw that. There it is. It's Tom, dude.
You're a man, say man.
Let me turn this off.
And Tom's back.
Tom's back. That's why I set that up there. Look at that, dude.
Shit, yeah.
What, anything on
Is that
the?
recorder rolling?
Yeah. Anything?
You got our attention. It's dropped from what was dropped from 79.3 to like 78.8, but now it's back to 79.
Anything on the EMF?
No, that's non-existent right now. I was kind of watching over here, but I could see if it would move. It never moved.
Tom, if that, there you go, hitting it again.
If that's you, Tom, can you make that hit that spike as hard as you can? So know that it's you, Tom. Are you another inmate who was executed wearing the cap? If so, can you make that
maybe
another one?
Could be another one. I asked if it was Tom the first time and it hit it again, but it could be somebody else. Try to keep running with
Could be
that.
just like you
Yeah.
learning how to
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, keep running with it.
Okay, I'm going to name some names.
Oh. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Are you Painter? Last name Painter. Last name
Oh, dude.
Painter. Yeah,
What did Painter do?
murder.
How many?
One that we know of. See, Painter and Burdett were executed for the same crime. They kicked the man to death for
Oh, okay.
stealing. They were bootleggers, from what I'm told.
Oh, and stole their moonshine.
Yeah, someone cut out. All right, Painter. Is Burdett?
It's
Yeah.
Painter, dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's 2 inmates we've made contact with in one freaking night.
Yep.
That's insane. Is Burdett with you, Painter?
That were executed by that piece on their head.
Yeah.
He's definitely attached to that.
Painter and Burdett, are you both here? Yes or no? If so, can you go close that device, please? Temperature dropped a little bit. That thing has been sitting there for how long, and no one's been bugging
Yep, no one's been
whatsoever.
bugging. And if something has to break that field on the antenna to set the rim rim sensor off on it,
Nothing.
you have to grab it almost.
That's what I'm saying.
See?
Yeah.
So.
What about Hewitt? Are you here? As I read names, if you're here, please touch the antenna. I'm going to go by last name. Burdett. Painter. Hewitt. Laurel. Ingram. Fudge.
Might have spent all their energy up.
Yeah. Linger. Bruner. What was this guy's name? I forget already. Really? Steve, you worked there for how long? Hopkins. I'm back up to 79.3.
Probably picking up your body heat.
Yeah.
That I don't care. What we just got was pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Because it acknowledged when you said Painter, it went really nuts.
Yeah.
Painter, take as much energy as you can from that device, and can you please touch it again if that's you when we count to 3 to build your energy. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, grab a hold of it, set it off again. One more time is all we need. One more good time. Tom, if that's you, when I count to 3, I want you to grab it. 1, 2, 3. Grab it, Tom, if that's you. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. It's like,
Yeah, I think they, like you said, spent their energy.
takes a lot of energy for them to do that, man.
Here's your recorder, bro.
Hopefully you got an EVP along with that. Would be awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes, guys, you get a flurry of activity really fast and hard, and that's it, man. They're spinning, they're done. So we don't know. I set that over there after we all left just to see if anything would happen. And sure enough, we're doing an EVP and it goes off.
Absolutely.
And
It's pretty awesome.
It went off several different times. David was getting touched. I got touched. I mean, it's touchy in here tonight, man. All right.
Oh, Weatherly had his
Oh, look at there.
whoa, there we go. Weatherly had his ponytail moved.
Yep. Right before they went downstairs.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I know it took you a little while to build that energy up, but we appreciate it.
What's blowing me away is there's no EMF hits on there, which, whatever, but temperature's fluctuating up and down.
It was as low as 78.8. So, of course, we've been in the area a little while.
Yeah.
So we're going to contribute to that. But that was pretty great.
Let's try something. Let's back off.
Yeah.
And then they'll try to get our attention again. Well, you're not, we'd like you to do it a little bit more, but we don't think you have the nuts or the cojones to get that power back. So we're going to walk away until you show us any different.
I think we're going to fix this curtain while we're
Oh, yeah.
waiting for the guys to get done.
I'm going to stick this plasma in there too real quick just to see. It took a hit just now.
Did it?
Yep. I'm going to give you 2 toys to play with. Feel free. I got both of those in front of me here. There we go.
Cool.
I'm gonna pop in the chat room and say hi to everybody while they're watching.
You on there?
Huh?
How many you got on there?
I don't know. Gotta check here. $60 watching right now.
What's going on, everybody?
That's just in the chat room. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Steve said, "What's up, guys?" We're gonna leave on those devices for a minute, so we're getting some activity on them. Oh, there you go. Huh, maybe they like us walking on, I'll just give them a little challenge.
It'd be awesome to get that to go off into the other one.
Yeah, I want to see how much juice you guys have. Set off that other one. That one takes a lot of energy.
and your awareness and everything else, you have to figure out the clues, and it's just the whole mystery theme. So
And you got,
This is him.
oh shit.
Room.
that's interesting.
So the millimeter rim pod's going off
It's been sitting there the whole
the
time.
whole time.
Salvation.
Nothing else was added to the ottoman or anything.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow.
So
Stars. Toward.
you got the Tri-City areas here. You have Wheeling, West Virginia, Moundsville, and you got Blair right here. So if you're in the area, come over and check it out. This could be a false pause.
It could be.
Let me move this equipment away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, if that was a spirit and you're trying to communicate, can you touch it again, please? It might have been picking this up.
Could have been. It was curious though that all that equipment set around.
Yeah,
it
it did. It should have set it off
for a
right
little
away.
while. Yeah, and it didn't.
So we have the paranormal puck 2.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some hits.
Yeah.
And the Ovulus 5, and we got the millimeter running, and you can see it getting hits.
Those are empty cases sitting beside it, so there's nothing electronic around it.
So how this puck works, a room, and on your computer or phone, whichever device you upload your app, you type in a question, and you wait and see if you get a relevant response. If you once lived in this house, touch that device again over there. Okay. Thank you. Are you the old man that died in this house? If so, touch that device.
Okay. Are you an elderly woman who passed away in this house? If so, touch that device, please.
A little bit delayed.
Yeah, it was kind of delayed.
Oh, I just said, I typed in a question. I said, who is touching a device? And it said, Hunt. Hunt.
Could be a name. That is a last name.
Is Hunt a name?
Bluetooth already open.
Said soft.
Is there a spirit in this house whose last name was Hunt? Touch that device if so. Okay, thank you.
Memories. Felon.
Memories felon.
I said, what's your first name?
Tom.
And it said memories and felon.
Tom.
Just telling me.
Dude, that millimeter's going
Yeah,
nuts,
it
dude.
really is.
Okay. Who's the felon?
Wash.
Said wash. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Ask who's touching the millimeter.
I did, so Hunt.
Ask, yes, yeah.
Who are you?
Jeez.
That thing never goes off like
That's going
that.
crazy.
And it did it last night over at the museum like
know.
crazy, man.
French.
Who are you? French.
We did that, we did French yesterday somewhere.
Yeah, what was it? Crank that audio on too at the same time, and we can get double. Be cool to get the same. So we're running the mill. You guys see that taking hits, and the Ovulus 5
Machine.
60
Sex machine.
in the 60s.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm typing in a question. Who's here? Who is here with us?
Hour.
It's answering on the freaking millimeter. Use the energy off of these devices, these toys, to talk with us.
Produce spirits.
Oh, it just said,
Spirits.
it just said produce spirits, guys. See that note in the corner?
We just got a first name.
Peggy.
Peggy and Give. Is there a Peggy here with us? If so, touch that device. Please.
Want.
I said, who's Peggy? It said won't.
Well, maybe she won't touch the device. I just asked her to.
Why? No response to that. All right, I'm typing in a response question. What is your name again?
Tom.
Oh shit, dude!
Boy.
Are you kidding? There's no coincidence in this.
No,
man.
there's not, man.
That's the first time I've ever used that device.
I know it. Just so you guys see it. I know you heard it.
All right, I'm gonna get you guys up to speed from last night if you don't already know. Last night we were in the archive of the Afterlife. You tell it, David. I'm kind of shaking up right now.
All right, so last night we did an investigation in the archive of the Afterlife Paranormal Museum over in Moundsville. And if you guys haven't seen it, go in and watch the investigation, please. It's pretty incredible. There was an electrical storm going on the entire time we were investigating. It's a small museum. It's got artifacts from a wide range of time periods. And right at the beginning, we started getting hits on the ghost box saying the name Tom. Steve Hummel, who owns and runs the archive, alerted us that Tom was the name of one of the inmates who was executed at Moundsville. It so happened that Steve recently acquired the headpiece that is part of the electric chair that put those inmates to death. And he has it in a case there in the museum. Two and two together, an electrical storm raging outside. And our investigation at the archive seemed to, pardon the pun, spark a lot of activity from this piece of the electric chair. And we followed up on it right away and started to try to get more interaction. And we did. We got extensive interaction from an inmate named Tom, who was a particularly nasty character, was sent to his death in the electric chair. And of course, he signaled Dave out. Tom signaled Dave out because of his law enforcement background. Anybody that doesn't happen to know, or any new viewers or anything, Dave is retired law enforcement. He worked for the Bureau of Prisons and spent a lot of time guarding characters just like Tom. So he got signaled out quite a bit last night, and Tom was kind of aggressive with him. And since that time, since last night, there have been a number of incidents that taken on their well, maybe some people would say, well, that's a coincidence. That's, a little strange, but we don't believe that's what it is. We believe that there have been ongoing effects from Dave's encounter with Tom. I'll give you an example. We had an SLS cam I did pointed at Dave last night when he was standing beside the headpiece from the electric chair, and a figure manifested which proceeded to strike Dave in the neck and on the side of the head. Today, and Dave, you complained about your neck and your head hurting
Last night,
for some
yeah.
time last night. You also had an incident where your side was hurting and you rushed out of the room.
He's liking it.
Steve Hummel checked and found that Dave had this strange blue mark on his side. Then today, I happened to notice as we were walking around that Dave had a couple of strange red spots on the side of his neck. And we checked that out. I took some photographs of it. Two really strange welts, I think is what they are, on the side of his neck here. We've got photographs of that. And those stuck around all day. I haven't checked to see if they're still there or not. But another strange incident happened, and at first we didn't know what to think of this, but we were at the Great City Paracon today, and Dave and Sean Austin and I were standing around, and a couple of other people. Dave, I think you were eating a piece of pizza.
Yep.
And one of the strangest reactions I've ever seen from someone, we were just kind of standing around joking, and Dave bit into a piece of pizza. And man, I thought you like chipped a tooth or something at first, because it was really strange. He bit into a piece of pizza and suddenly jerked, and just his whole body kind of jerked, and he did this weird circle. But you bit your tongue.
Really bad.
And I mean, to the extent that it was bloody. And then later we were back at the hotel. And your tongue started bleeding again, like profusely.
Yeah.
And I mean, so much that a whole towel got soaked with blood. And
he knows it because he did it,
I know.
and he's laughing.
This is really strange because, of course, when a prisoner was executed, something was put in their teeth because, not to sound disgusting, I mean, the fact that they were electrocuted made the whole body convulse and react and clench. And, of course, they bit down really hard. And if that piece wasn't in their mouth, they would have bitten their tongue off and so forth. So,
I mean, I chalked it up, guys, as being coincidental at that time. I've
incident
never,
after incident.
right, and I've never bitten my tongue that extreme ever. I mean, I actually could probably use a stitch in my tongue or two.
Yeah.
He saw it. I had a whole towel that was covered in blood. But that's one thing. And then, like you said, we walked out to come over here, and then I didn't even know it, but that's when he noticed the two welts on me. And that's when we put two and two together. Now we're over here, first time I'm ever using this device. I say, what's your name? And it says Tom. And that doesn't even count what we got over there you guys were getting earlier when we first started tonight. So
that's right.
I will be saging after a while. And David can show you the pictures on my neck.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's just there's no such thing as that many coincidental things.
No, there's not.
We've been doing this too long, and it's just crazy.
Show you these, and we'll put these up later on one of the sites, but just so you guys have an idea. Those are bright red, and they're welts. It's not an insect bite. It's not, anything else like that.
And that's exactly where they caught the stick figure hitting me last night.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy. I know the fucker's on me. I mean, he's pissed because he got caught for what he did. He got executed. And I told him a little bit last night that he kind of deserved what he got. And apparently he didn't like that. But that was before. I mean, he was talking crap before I even said that.
Yeah,
and he was laughing, and we heard women screaming and little girls screaming. And I don't put up with pieces of dirt like that. I'm sorry, I just don't.
It was disturbing, the things that were coming through the ghost box.
Yeah, you guys saw it. If you watched last night, you saw what happened.
That just blew me away. I mean, that just confirms everything right now because we've never used this device. The first time we've pulled it out and got it all set up. We're just learning how to use it. I typed a question, what's your name? Tom. Come on, man. It's it, man. So, whatever. And I even told him when we were off camera earlier, I said, I'm going to kind of sit back and stay back because I know that guy's trying to affect me physically and everything. But I can't stress enough, guys. We've talked about it on radio shows. We've talked about it on our shows. This stuff can be very dangerous. Okay? I mean, literally, they can affect you physically, man. Yeah. So now I'm going to have to cleanse and get this thing off of me,
right.
And that's why I got my trusty shaman brother, David Weatherly, to take care of that for me.